Welcome back. We are still on the topic sequence and series. In the previous video, we solved a question on finding the sum of the terms in an AP. In this video, we are going to solve another question. The question for this video is, find the sum of the first 13 terms of a linear sequence whose 8th term is 18 and 11th term is 24. So in this linear sequence, the 8th term is 18 and the 11th term is 24. The question wants us to use this information to find the sum of the first 13 terms of the linear sequence. We have learnt that to find the sum of the terms in an AP, we will use either one of these formulas. We use the first one when we have the first term and the common difference. We use the second one when we have the first term and the last term. In the question, we are told that the 8th term of the linear sequence is 18 and the 11th term is 24. We can use this information to find the first term and the common difference. So with the first term and the common difference, we are going to use the first formula to find the sum of the first 13 terms. So in this video, I'm going to use the first formula to find the sum of the first 13 terms of the linear sequence. The formula is Sn is equal to n divided by 2 into bracket 2a plus, we open another bracket, n minus 1 times d, then you close the bracket. Remember that a is the first term, d is the common difference. In this question, we are being told to find the sum of the first 13 terms, so n is equal to 13. The sum of the first 13 terms will be denoted by S13. Now we can see that to find the sum of the first 13 terms, we will need the values of n, a, and d. We want to find the sum of the first 13 terms, so n is equal to 13. A is the first term and d is the common difference. We can use the information provided in the question to find the values of a and d. We have learnt that in an AP, the value of a term is denoted by un, and un is given by the formula a plus into brackets n minus 1 times d, where a is the first term of the AP, d is the common difference, and n is the number of the term whose value we want to find. We are being told in the question that the 8th term is 18. The 8th term in an AP is denoted by U8. So U8 is equal to 18. We are talking about the 8th term, so it means that n is equal to 8. Let's find U8 from the formula. From the formula, U8 is equal to A plus 8 minus 1 times D. But we already know that U8 is equal to 18. So 18 is equal to A plus 8 minus 1 times d. 8 minus 1 is 7, so 18 is equal to a plus 7d. This is the first equation. The next part of the question says that the 11th term of the linear sequence is 24. The 11th term is 24. The 11th term in the linear sequence will be denoted by U11. So U11 is equal to 24. We are talking about the 11th term, so n is equal to 11. Let's find U11 from the formula. So from the formula, U11 is equal to A plus 11 minus 1 times D. But we already know that U11 is equal to 24. So we can say that 24 is equal to A plus 11 minus 1 times D. 11 minus 1 is 10. So we have 24 is equal to A plus 10D. So we have the first equation, A plus 7D is equal to 18. And we have the second equation, A plus 10D is equal to 24. We have two equations and two variables, so we will solve them simultaneously for the values of A and D. I'll call the first one equation 1 and the second one equation 2. I'm going to use the elimination method. So I'll subtract equation 1 from equation 2. This will give us a minus a plus 10d minus 7d is equal to 24 minus 18. A minus a is 0. 10d minus 7d will give us 3d. 24 minus 18 is 6. So 3d is equal to 6. We divide the left hand side by 3. We divide the right hand side also by 3. And d is equal to 2. So we now have the value of the common difference as 2. We want to find the first term. That is, we want to find the value of a. From equation 1, we know that a plus 7d is equal to 18. But we have just found out that d is equal to 2. So we can substitute d is equal to 2 into this equation to find a. This will give us a plus 7 times 2 is equal to 18. 7 times 2 is 14. So we have a plus 14 is equal to 18. We group like terms and we have a is equal to 18 minus 14. And this will give us a is equal to 4. So we have the first term as 4 and the common difference as 2. Now we have the values of a, d, and n. So we can find the sum of the first 13 terms of the AP. As we have already seen, the sum of the first 13 terms of the AP will be denoted by S13. So S13 is equal to n is 13. So 13 divided by 2 into bracket 2 times a. A is now 4. So 2 times 4 plus n is 13. So we have 13 minus 1 times d. And d is 2. So we have 13 minus 1 times 2. This will give us 6.5 times 2 times 4 is 8. 13 minus 1 is 12. So we have 8 plus 12 times 2. And we will have 6.5 times 32 because 12 times 2 plus 8 will give us 32. So we have 6.5 times 32. 6.5 times 32 is equal to 208. So this means that the sum of the first 13 terms of the linear sequence or the AP is 208. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. In the next video, we are going to learn how to solve practical problems involving an AP. Bye bye.